Hey everyone, Coach Dave here. We're back with another Thursday mobility. Today we're going to be doing ankle mobility. I've had a couple of you guys talking to me about having trouble in the squats. Now that we're running more, our calves are getting a little tighter. So why are we going to focus on the ankles? Well, if you don't have mobile ankles, then you're going to have problems with back squats, front squats, getting lower in the clean, getting mainly in the overhead positions, especially in the overhead squat or the snatch. So we need to fix your ankles, get that opening up so we can squat properly, get below parallel, allows your ankles to move properly, which is going to then affect your hip. Okay, so then we can stay more upright in the squat, and then it's not going to put so much torque on that low back. So it'll save you kind of all the way up the chain. So we're going to fix those ankles. I'm going to show you a quick test to see if the ankle is something that you need to be paying attention to. Then I'm going to show you a quick, easy fix. All right, so the test to see if your ankles need some mobility is you're going to come up to the base of the rig, and we're going to put our thumb and our fist against the bottom of the ground. Okay, so it's going to look like this, up against the rig, and you're going to have a thumb stick out. Once we have the thumb out, you're going to touch that thumb to your foot, okay? And that is going to be the distance from the rig that we need to keep the foot, okay? So once we do that, then we're just going to hold on to the rig, and the point of this, and I'll show this in a couple different angles, is I'm going to press forward to try to get that knee to touch the rig. As you can see, I'm able to do so. So my knee is touching, my foot is flat on the ground, and I have proper mobility in my ankle. Now, typically what I'll see is the knee, this is going to come up to compromise. If that's the case, then you have tightness right here, which means you can't get that flexion to be able to bend that ankle properly. Okay, so that's the test. So if your heel's coming off the ground, that's not what we want. You need to open that up. Okay, so, or if we're going to keep that heel on the ground, generally I'll see this. That's about as close as you'll get, okay, before the heel starts to come up. So if you're having either of those issues where only way you can touch is heel coming off, or this is as far as you go, then you need to do some ankle mobility, and I'm going to show you that next. Alright guys, so for this technique, some of you have seen this, I've done other variations of it. Basically you're going to need a green band, a 1-inch thick green band, and then kick your shoes off, okay? So we don't want the shoes on, the shoes kind of just limit your ankle flexibility, so just throw them off to the side. You want to do this in your socks. So we're going to have the band on the rig, a couple inches off the ground, and we want to step that band out so we have some tension, okay? So we really want to step that out, get some tension on it, and that band's going to go over the top of that ridge, right where the ankle and the top of the foot meet basically. There's a little bump on the top of your foot, that's where we want it, okay? Now first we're just going to warm it up. Keeping the foot flat on the ground, press that knee forward, and then we're going to go out. Okay, we want to avoid coming in, don't go in with the knee. It's going to be forward and then out. And we got to make sure that you keep that heel flat on the ground, that the heel's not coming off, okay, so that's important. If your heel keeps rising as you do this, you can put a 10-pound plate, 15, or even a 25-pound plate underneath the toes. It'll raise them up, and that creates, again, a little bit more flexion in the foot, so you can push forward more into it, okay? But the point of this is to try to get the knee past the toes, and then out. Past the toes, and then out. And as to get a little bit more help with it, we can take like a 35-pound kettlebell, a little bit of weight there to press forward, and then we're gonna go out with it, and come forward, and then out. Okay, you should spend about 2 minutes. If you have those problems, like we demonstrated earlier, you should spend about 2 minutes per side, okay? This is gonna help your ankle flexibility. I've taught you guys some other, these are variations for the ankle on the bench or on a box, kind of doing the same thing. This is just a quick, simple, easy way to do it. Make sure you guys are doing it, and do the test to make sure you need it. And I'll see you guys squatting and overhead squatting a lot better.